talk about him, and I dream about him. I live to love him, and I love to ride. I'll always have him, be lost without him. There's magic in those 10 months. What is it? What is it with girls and horses? What is it? What is it with girls and horses? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Girls and horses.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Raelee and Romeo review. I am Christy, I am Raelee's mom. Each week I am going to jump on here on Sunday and create a short little video that reviews and goes over what Raelee did this week, as well as, how I think she did, what we can do better, and next week's goals. Before I really jump into reviewing Raelee and, kind of telling a little bit more there, I want to reach out and say thank you very, very much to two of Romeo's past owners that reached out to me this week. It has been a tremendous help with helping us piece together Romeo and get to know him a little bit more so we can really help Raelee help Romeo during this training process so they can create a bit better of a bond. So thank you very, very, very much for reaching out. I greatly appreciate it. I also want to give a shout out to all of our followers and all of our subscribers at this point, because without you guys, I don't think you understand how much of a big deal this is to Raelee. She is loving the fact that people are following along on her story, on her story in her journey with Romeo. It really means a lot to her. Just to see that there are people that care and really want to see how things are going. It's also a good push and motivator for her in order to continue working with him and doing the hard work that she is doing with her training with Romeo. A couple of the things that Raelee has really had to learn to overcome, even in just this week, is she is high function autistic, and she also has ADD, ADHD. So something that is simple isn't as simple for her when it comes to training. For instance, if the horse decides to do something silly, which we would think is silly as an adult, if he moves back real fast, or if, he kind of kicks out, something where initially we would jump back, Raelee has to process that before she reacts. So that is one of the reasons why I decided that I was going to be working with Romeo with his feet over Raelee working with Romeo with his feet, because I don't want to take that chance of her getting hurt. So a couple times you might see me step in while we're doing videos, because I feel that for Raelee's safety I need to step in. Another thing is she gets, if you haven't been able to tell in some of the videos, she does get ahead of herself. She is super, super excited to work with Romeo and to do these videos. So I have found that, for instance, we went yesterday to work on lunging Romeo and to work on some groundwork to help create that bond, and place her as the lead mare in their dynamic. And she's like, can we ride? I want to ride today. Let's ride. Let's ride. And I'm like, okay, we need to calm down. Let's take a step back. We need to create that dynamic first so Romeo knows what page we are on. So she does have a tendency to get super, super excited and ahead of herself. We are trying to do things when it comes to training to keep her excited, keep her engaged, keep her motivated, which sometimes can be a bit tougher than other times. So that is just something that I have to learn when I'm planning out for the following week as to what we are going to tackle. how to keep Raelee engaged, how to keep it interesting, how to keep it fun with her. So, like I said, this week has kind of been our trial run on what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. I think next week this week, as in starting today, we are going to try to tackle just basic groundwork. I want her working in the arena with Romeo to create that lead mare. I want Romeo to start, respecting Raelee as the lead mare and kind of learning, hey, I have to listen to her. And really giving her the respect and manners. He has shown the respect and manners to me just with me working with him in the mornings, but now it's time that I want to see him doing that with Raelee as well. So we are going to work on that this week. We're going to work on that through lunging him in the arena, moving his feet. We are going to still keep working with the release of pressure with his head and him lowering his head. And same with, the leading him around. If he gets in her space, her reminding him to back up, and things like that. So that is this week's plan. And then we will come back and we will look at what we did this week and decide on if we need to spend more time on it or if we can move on and add some other things. By all means, for those who are following and those who have subscribed, if any of you have any recommendations, or if you have worked with a child with autism, ADD, ADHD, that also is around horses, and you have any words of advice or any ideas for that matter on how to make things a little more fun and exciting for Raelee when working with him until we get to the point where she's able to jump on his back and ride. I would greatly appreciate it. I know Raelee might not understand it, but she would greatly appreciate the comments just because somebody is commenting on her videos. So, like I said, we definitely appreciate the followers. We appreciate the subscribers. I hope you stick along through this whole story. Because I really believe that Raelee is going to be a force to be reckoned with, especially with Romeo when they become partners. And he learns to trust her and she learns to trust him. So I hope you stick along through this whole journey and through this story, because the sky's the limit. And personally, I cannot wait. Her dad cannot wait. And I know her little brother's cheering her on just as much. So in true Raelee fashion, I will end this video with like and subscribe.